Yes,
So
for
a
sure.
couple more questions. And this is more abstract, subjective. Um, what is the intrinsic value of singing to you?
Ooh. Well, for me, it's very deep because I feel like singing is when my soul is most evident. Um, I actually feel like I feel a vibration. Part of it is matching pitch in a way that I've just done since I was a little boy, and it's why I think there are certain keys that feel better to me than others, and it has nothing to do with range. Like for me, D flat. Whenever a song is in D flat, there's something that just resonates with me. I do not, and it can be any style of music, whatever it is. Um, or there are many of my favorite songs that I like to sing happen to be in D flat. Um, but I would say, yeah, for me, it's the deepest connection with my soul in a way that comes outside of me because it's my voice, and everyone's voice is so unique to their body. Just the apparatus that vibrates, that gives you your sound, the way your chords are set up, um, and also the way that you connect to your voice is unique with every person. And so that really, people say, the eyes are the windows to the soul. For me, it's the voice. The voice is the way my soul comes out, and hearing voices is how I feel like I can get in touch with a person's higher being. That's why I love coaching singers so much, is that it's the vehicle to be very close to someone, even if you don't know anything about them, and you're working on things that are really important, but it's something that's very enriching and fulfilling. You're not being a psychotherapist, although you can be that way sometimes, but you're not dealing with traumas. You're dealing with things that will open and enlighten, and the voice to me is so connected to the part of your brain that is imagination, and so your intent and your ideas immediately inform your voice of what to do. And so that's such a fine brush to be painting with, because has so many more inferences than just a movement. There's only one way. You can make different feelings of a movement of art, but even a word can be said 50 different ways and all have 50 different meanings. So the voice is, yeah, for me, it's interesting. I got out of performing relatively young, at the end of my 20s, around 30, and I haven't regretted that at all. And I think it's because I actually, just the act of working with voices is what I love. It doesn't have to be my voice. I did love that, but I actually love it's more interesting to me because I only have one voice. So yes, I can play with it, various things in my voice, and that's nice. But it's more interesting to work with hundreds and thousands of singers, where it's like, oh, that's a different thing I haven't seen, or there's some patterns you start to see in humanity of, oh, it's this kind of a thing, or things you can start to see about people, or anyway, it's just I've always been obsessed with the voice. I didn't think of it that way when I was a young person, but I now acknowledge it and realize that's why I'm in the career I'm in, because I really do. The voice is the thing I love most about human beings, pretty much.
Wow, that I think greater truth has not been spoken. That was incredible.